Welcome to our channel. Today we're diving into some mind-blowing facts about Venus, Earth's mysterious sister planet. You know that bright light you see in the sky at dawn or dusk? That's not always a star, my friends, that's often Venus. It's a planet shrouded in thick clouds, a planet of extremes, and a planet that holds many secrets. Let's unlock some of those secrets, shall we? Let's get started. So picture this. You're on Venus and you're waiting for the sun to rise. Only problem is you're going to be waiting a long time. How long? Try 243 Earth days long. That's right, Venus takes 243 Earth days to complete one rotation on its axis. Now you might think that's strange, and you'd be right. It's the slowest rotation of any planet in our solar system. To put that in perspective, a day on Venus is longer than its year. We'll get to that in a bit. This incredibly slow spin has some bizarre effects. Can you imagine the sunrises and sunsets? Talk about slow motion? And the weather patterns? Well, let's just say they're unlike anything we experience here on Earth. But why is Venus such a slowpoke? Scientists believe it might have something to do with a massive impact early in its history, an impact so powerful it sent Venus spinning in the opposite direction most planets rotate. Whatever the reason, this slow rotation is just the tip of the iceberg when it comes to the weird and wonderful world of Venus. Okay, remember how we talked about a day on Venus being longer than its year? Get ready for this. A year on Venus, the time it takes to orbit the Sun, is about 225 Earth days. That's right, shorter than a Venusian day. So imagine celebrating your birthday every 225 Earth days, but the Sun only rising and setting once every 243 Earth days. Talk about a confusing calendar. This unique characteristic makes Venus a fascinating object of study for astronomers and planetary scientists. It challenges our understanding of how planets form and evolve. Think about it. What are the implications for Venus's climate? How does this strange day-night cycle affect the planet's atmosphere and surface? These are just some of the questions scientists are trying to answer as they continue to explore the mysteries of Venus. Now, if you thought the slow rotation and the day-night cycle were strange, hold on to your hats because we're about to crank up the heat. Literally. Venus is the hottest planet in our solar system. You might be thinking, but wait, isn't Mercury closer to the Sun? And you'd be right, but Venus has a secret weapon, an incredibly thick atmosphere mostly made up of carbon dioxide. This atmosphere acts like a giant blanket, trapping heat from the Sun and creating a runaway greenhouse effect. The result? Surface temperatures that can reach a scorching 462 degrees Celsius or 863 degrees Fahrenheit. That's hot enough to melt lead, my friends. So, no lounging around on the beaches of Venus, I'm afraid. This extreme heat is one of the biggest challenges for exploring Venus. Spacecraft have to be specially designed to withstand the intense temperatures, and even then, they don't last long on the surface. As if the scorching heat wasn't enough, let's talk about the pressure. Imagine the weight of the Earth's entire atmosphere pressing down on you. That's what it's like on Venus, except about 92 times worse. The atmospheric pressure on Venus is 92 times that of Earth's, equivalent to being about 900 meters or 3,000 feet beneath the ocean's surface. That's like having a couple of dozen elephants standing on your chest. This crushing pressure is another reason why Venus is such a challenging environment for exploration. Spacecraft that land on the surface have to be built like tanks to withstand the pressure, and even then, they don't last long. But here's the thing. Despite the extreme conditions, scientists believe that Venus might hold clues to understanding Earth's own atmosphere and climate. By studying Venus's runaway greenhouse effect, we can learn more about the delicate balance of gases in our own atmosphere and the potential consequences of climate change. Chapter 5. A landscape of fire and fury. Beneath Venus's thick, hot atmosphere lies a surface that's just as extreme. Imagine a world covered in volcanoes, lava flows, and vast plains of volcanic rock. That's Venus. Scientists believe that Venus is geologically active, with volcanoes erupting and reshaping the surface even today. In fact, some scientists think that Venus might be the most volcanically active planet in our solar system. The surface of Venus is also incredibly dry. The extreme heat has long ago boiled away any liquid water, leaving behind a desolate and unforgiving landscape. But even in this harsh environment, scientists have found evidence of past water activity. There are signs of ancient riverbeds and lakebeds suggesting that Venus might have once been a much different place. What happened to Venus? How did it go from a potentially habitable world to the inferno it is today? These are some of the biggest questions that scientists are trying to answer as they continue to explore our mysterious sister planet. Chapter 6. A challenge for exploration. Exploring Venus is no walk in the park. The extreme heat, crushing pressure, and toxic atmosphere make it one of the most challenging environments in our solar system to visit. But that hasn't stopped us from trying. Over the years, several spacecraft have been sent to Venus, each mission revealing more about this enigmatic world. One of the most successful missions was NASA's Magellan spacecraft, which used radar to map the surface of Venus in the early 1990s. Magellan's images revealed a world covered in volcanoes, lava flows, and impact craters. Another notable mission was the European Space Agency's Venus Express, which orbited Venus from 2006 to 2014. Venus Express studied Venus's atmosphere, surface, and interaction with the solar wind. These missions, while groundbreaking, have only scratched the surface of what there is to learn about Venus. Chapter 7. The future of Venus exploration. Despite the challenges, scientists are planning new missions to study Venus in the coming years. These missions will use cutting-edge technology to probe deeper into Venus's mysteries than ever before. One such mission is NASA's Veritas, which is scheduled to launch in the late 2020s. Veritas will use radar to create a three-dimensional map of Venus's surface, revealing its geological history in unprecedented detail. Another exciting mission is the European Space Agency's Envision mission, also slated for the late 2020s. Envision will study Venus's atmosphere, surface, and interior to understand how the planet evolved over time. These future missions, along with others in development, promise to revolutionize our understanding of Venus and its place in the solar system. There's still so much we don't know about our sister planet, but with each new mission, we get one step closer to unraveling its secrets. Keep looking up at Venus. Thanks for watching. If you enjoyed learning about Venus, don't forget to like, subscribe, and hit the bell icon for more fascinating space facts. From its slow rotation to its extreme temperatures and crushing pressure, Venus is a planet of extremes, a stark reminder of the incredible diversity of our solar system. But it's also a reminder that we still have so much to learn about the universe around us. So, keep looking up, keep asking questions, and keep exploring the cosmos. See you next time.